Hello everyone, this is Black Queen Tarot, and I am here to do a reading for Gemini. Gemini, this is your mid-monthly reading for March. So this is for March the 17th to the 31st. So Gemini, please keep in mind that the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid, so this reading can manifest the second half of March. It can manifest later on down the line of time. Or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading that pertains to your past situation or circumstance. So Gemini, I didn't get messages for you during the pre-shuffle, so I'm going to show you what's at the bottom of the decks that I'm using. We have self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. We got guarded, very guarded and protective over heart. We got the Two of Wands, married, and then we have indulgence. So I'm picking up already Gemini, I heard don't worry. Something that's the energy I'm picking up. Don't worry, or Gemini, stop making somebody else worry about something that they shouldn't be worried about. And then we have at the love and romance decks, we have time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity, and I couldn't let you get close to me. So Gemini, your lover couldn't let you get close to them. Gemini, you could be a worrier, and you whoever this lover is or whatever's going on, Gemini, you bring down your lover's energy because you worry a lot, or you want your lover to worry about something that they don't want to worry about, or they shouldn't be worried about, or something like that. Or Gemini, somebody doing this to you. Gemini, somebody probably couldn't let you get close to them because you're not a worrier. You don't worry unnecessarily, and this person do. So it's either one or the other. But I heard worry. It's like, Gemini, you could be indulging in something. You're chilling. You could be eating while somebody else is like panicking, and you're very patient, unbothered, and somebody else could be panicking. Or Gemini, it's the other way around. I'm picking up one person is worried, not worried, and the other person is like panicking. Something like that going on. But let me go ahead and jump into the reading. So I'm gonna pull y'all oracle from this deck. And from this deck, I'm doing good news. So whatever come out of this deck is going to be good news for you the second half of March. What's Gemini's oracle? All right, we have impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. All right. So Gemini, somebody could be assisting you to not worry. Somebody might help you calm down. Or Gemini, this person is at the right place at the right time, and you are too. Or Gemini, you're at the right place at the right time, and this other person is too, because you're going to assist this person in calming down. You might help somebody calm down. Or something like that could be going on. Whew. And I just stretched. I had to do a stretch. That felt good too. Whew. Somebody might need to relieve tension. Somebody might need to relieve tension. Somebody probably have to literally stretch or exercise or something. Somebody could just be like stressed out and they need to relieve the tension. Some type of tension. It could be in their body. So stretching and or exercise might be good for somebody. All right. Give me good news. All right. So we have balance. Yeah. So there's a need for patience and balance, Gemini, the second half of March. Or Gemini, don't let somebody else knock you off balance. It could be somebody else around you that's worried So Gemini, you could be at peace about something that somebody else is worried about. So good news for you is some type of balance. Yeah, some type of good news. Some type of balance, Gemini. So you or somebody else is going to find some type of balance in work, love, or life. Or this balance could be physically, mentally, emotionally. Some type of balance is good news. So that's good news for you, balance. Or Gemini, you're going to be happy that somebody else found some type of balance. Yeah. I heard, Gemini, you might be happy that somebody else found help or somebody's getting help. Somebody could have been mentally unbalanced. And this person might get some type of treatment or something. Something. But it's good news. Some type of balance. Okay. So let me go into love and romance. So Gemini, I'm going to pull the overall energy that you can expect in love and romance the second half of March. And then I'm going to pull your lover's hidden truth and your hidden truth for the second half of March. Give me a message of love for Gemini. Balance. Yeah. I'm also hearing too, it's like Gemini, whoever this lover is, they could be good for you. Because you guys balance each other out. So it's like Gemini, when you're having a bad day, your lover is having a good day. When you're having a good day, your lover is having a bad day. It's like y'all balance each other out. Some type of balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So it could be two scenarios. It could be two groups of you guys. I picked up intuitively that this balance is you and your lover, y'all equal each other out. It's like both of y'all are never depressed at the same time. It's like, yeah, both of y'all are never the same thing at the same time. It's like y'all opposites attract. And it works out for y'all favor, in the favor of the relationship. So like I said, Gemini, when you're having a good day, your lover might be having a bad day and you help your lover. When you're having a bad day, your lover have a good day and they help you. Like something like that. Y'all energies balance each other out. The other group of you guys, Gemini, it's exactly what it's saying. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Yeah. So there's a need for balance. Whew. So Gemini, Spirit wants you to know it's either you or your lover. Somebody is giving too much in this relationship. And there's a need for balance. And then we have addiction. So Gemini, you or your lover could have an addiction. And that's why somebody's giving too much. Because the other lover have an addiction. And there's a need for balance. All right. What's Gemini's lover hidden truth concerning this balance? What's Gemini's lover hidden truth? I knew exactly what I was doing. So Gemini, I don't know if your lover might decide to relapse the second half of March. Gemini, for some of you guys, your lover, I'm picking up intuitively. Gemini, your lover could be a karmic to you. And Gemini, your lover tell you a sad story. So Gemini, say like your lover has like addictions. It could be a drug addiction. And it's like Gemini, your lover say, oh, I got on drugs because so-and-so made me get on drugs or something. Gemini, your lover knew exactly what they was doing when they started doing drugs. It's like your lover is an abuser. They have addictions. And they blame. Your lover plays the blame game. They sing you a sad song and things like that. But Gemini, your lover's hidden truth is they knew exactly what they was doing. This is when they first started this addiction, or they might relapse the second half of March and try to blame it on somebody else. But Gemini, your lover knew exactly what they was doing. That's their hidden truth. So your lover might not be honest with you the second half of March about some type of addiction. All right. What's Gemini's hidden truth concerning this balance? This don't have to be a drug addiction. This could be any type of addiction. Gemini, your lover could have like a porn addiction. They can have, they always on social media. It's an addiction. And Gemini, you might catch your lover. You could have made an agreement with your lover that they would control their addiction. They would stay off social media. And Gemini, you might catch your lover reneging on y'all agreement y'all had. And your lover is going to make an excuse. Oh, I wasn't on social media. I was just checking my phone. I wasn't on social media. And it's like, Gemini, your lover knew exactly what they was doing. But they're going to try to like play the blame game or make an excuse or lie about something. Gemini, your hidden truth is, I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah. So Gemini, it could be you. In this energy right here, Gemini, it's you that's giving too much to this relationship. And it could be your lover has some type of addiction. And there's a need for balance. Or I also heard too, the balance is, Gemini, this person, this lover could be your twin. And you're supposed to, at this moment, I don't know how long. It's like, Gemini, you're supposed to be given the most in this relationship. Because you're helping your lover pull themselves up. So for some of you guys, you're dealing with your twin. And you're supposed to be given too much. Or you're the one who's supposed to be given the most. And that brings balance because your lover needs you. They need your help. They need your assistance. And for other you guys, Gemini, your lover is like using you. They could be a karmic. And they blame, they like to blame people. And they lie and make excuses. Yeah. So for some of you guys, this lover is your karmic. For other you guys, you're dealing with your twin. If you're dealing with your twin, this is the balance. So Gemini, say like your twin has addictions. It's like, Gemini, your twin is responsible. They just have a flaw. They're going to overcome this addiction, but you're going to have to help them. And it's going to be a period of time where you are giving too much, but that's actually balance. And for other you guys, your lover is just like using you. So Gemini, your hidden truth is you feel your lover even though you guys are apart. So Gemini, if your lover is a karmic, you might be apart from your karmic. Or you're going to go your separate ways from your karmic. And you still miss them. You understand what they're saying. I mean, you understand their perspective. But it's like, Gemini, you're not dealing with no type of low vibrational energy. And you might just separate yourself from your lover. And it's like, I still love you. I still care. But we got to separate. And Gemini, for other you guys, if those of you who's dealing with your twin, it's like, Gemini, your twin might go into rehab or something. And Gemini, you're going to miss your lover. Even though you guys are apart. It's like, Gemini, you feel your lover. That's your twin. You feel him. You understand. You love him. You care for him. Yeah, so that's your hidden truth. Gemini, for some of you guys, you might even be showing this lover some type of tough love. You're showing them tough love, but your hidden truth is you feel them. You feel them, but you might have to show this person tough love a little bit for whatever reason. All right. So what's going on with Gemini the second half of March? What's going on with Gemini? What can Gemini expect? What do Gemini need to know? The Six of Cups. So, Gemini, you could be nostalgic the second half of March. You or somebody else. Or you're dealing with someone or something from your past. The Six of Cups. Yeah, you could be lending a helping hand to someone too. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. 6, yeah. Yeah, and again, it's still two groups of y'all. It's still two groups. Gemini, for some of you guys, this person you're helping, whether it's a lover or not, they're a user. They're a taker. For other you guys, you're supposed to be helping this person. You're supposed to be. Because this person actually needs your help. And they're not, like, using you. Yeah. So it could be some type of payout. Gemini, you might pay somebody's bill who can't afford to pay a bill. You might If anybody need like rehab or something, Gemini, you might pay for it. This person probably can't afford it and you might pay for it for them. Some type of rehabilitation. Or you might help someone. Somebody might ask you to borrow some money. You're going to give it to them. Something or someone from your past. Or the cards is telling me, Gemini, something or someone from your past is using you. It's like, Gemini, this person call you and say, Gemini, let me borrow this, let me borrow that. And Gemini, you give it to them. Then when you get off the phone with this person, they like go off and like gossip about you. They lie on you after you just helped them. Like something like that. Because the Six of Pentacles could be a card of disrespect. It's like, Gemini, you're helping this person, but it's like they go off and talk about you as if they're helping you. So this is the type of energy somebody call and say, Gemini, let me borrow $150. Gemini, you give them the $150. Then this person go off and say, yeah, Gemini keep calling me, asking me for money. All I got is $150. And Gemini calling me, asking me, this is all the money I got, $150. Somebody trifling. Or Gemini, if you asking for help, be careful the second half of March. Just be careful if you asking somebody for help. Then we got the Knight of Cups. For some of y'all, this could be a lover. So Gemini, you're helping someone in either work, love, or life. Gemini, you could be that Knight of Cups. You care about this person. It's not all about the pentacles. You really care about this person. So you have like an emotional attachment to someone or something from your past. There's an emotional attachment on your end, Gemini. So you sincerely care about this person. And for some of you guys, the feelings is mutual. There's an equal give and take. And for other you guys, it's like this person is like, you're like this person's friend, but this person is not your friend or something like that. Yeah, the Six of Swords. Gemini, you might find out about somebody and you're going to forgive this person. You might find out that somebody gossiping about you behind your back or trying to finesse you, trying to play you. Or Gemini, somebody could have been helping you out and you might find out that this person was like demeanoring you behind your back. They was helping you out, but they was demeanoring you behind your back. And you might move to calmer waters. This person that was disrespecting you behind your back, they might get restricted from you as well. Or Gemini, it's like when you help people, you don't like display it. So say like you donated to charity or you helped a friend or you helped a lover. It's like, Gemini, it's like people don't know. It's like your left hand don't know what your right hand is doing. You Six of Swords. So it's like you restrict certain information. Somebody demeanoring you is going to be restricted, or you demeanoring other people is going to be restricted. Some type of disrespect might get restricted as well. Or somebody is like somebody is just treating people how they want to be treated. It's like, Gemini, if somebody call you and say, Gemini, I need a place to stay. It's like, Gemini, you gonna let this person stay with you. But it's like only you and this person know. You don't go around telling, oh, so-and-so need a place to stay. I let so-and-so move in with me. Gemini, you ain't doing that. Or something like that. I heard you're not gloating. You're not gloating. Then we got the Emperor. So something, Gemini, you could be a father or you're dealing with your father or your child's father or ex-husband or something like that. You might be forgiving an Emperor. Somebody could have disrespected you and you might choose to forgive forgive. Move to calmer waters, live and let live. Or this Emperor might get restricted from you. Or this Emperor might cause somebody restrictions or something. Somebody could be on house arrest. Or somebody's not allowed to travel out of the state or out of the country. Or somebody's being monitored or something. It's like this person is traveling, but they're being monitored. Or Gemini, you or somebody else going to say, I'll see you later. When you get there, call me. It's like the Emperor is monitoring somebody's traveling. It's like the Emperor said, when you get to where you going, call me. Yeah. Yeah, then we had a Knight of Swords. Somebody could be worried about somebody. Or somebody has a guilty conscience. The Nine of Swords is here. Somebody worried. See, I said I picked that energy up during the pre-shuffle. Somebody worried. The Nine of Swords. This person may or may not have a guilty conscience. Gemini, that Nine of Swords could be you. Gemini, you could be a father. And something could be going on with your ex-wife or your child's mother and the baby. And you could be worried about them traveling. Or Gemini, you could be going through a breakup or something. And you worried about your ex and or the baby or something like that. Or Gemini, you did something that you really didn't want to do, but you had to. Or Gemini, this could be something minor. This could be something, it's like Gemini, you might have like your lover come see you and you don't have a car. But it's like you might call an Uber for this lover to come see you. You can have kids by this lover. But it's like when they leave, you feel bad because you saying, I'm the Emperor, I should have a car. I should have a car. My lover shouldn't have to get in the Uber. I should have a car or something like that. Somebody Nine Swords. So Gemini, you could be beating yourself up about something. And somebody could be telling you, Gemini, it's okay. Like, I understand you a man, you the Emperor. But it's like, Gemini, you could be beating yourself up about something. It's serious, but it's not that serious. Or Gemini, somebody be guilt tripping you. Somebody. Gemini, whether you a male or female, somebody be trying to guilt trip you. Gemini, if somebody used to guilt trip you in the past, they might not be able to guilt trip you the second half of March. And this other person could be a Nine Swords. Somebody gonna definitely be in Nine Swords. Gemini, it's you or somebody else gonna be Nine Swords. This person can't eat, they can't sleep, they can't think. They worry, they panicking. So Gemini, that's you. Or it's like somebody is bothered, Gemini, because they can't get you Nine Swords. They can't put you in that energy. You chose to be Six Swords. I'm moving to calmer waters. I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm going to think positive. I'm going towards calmer waters. I'm not worried about that. I'm going home and I'm going to bed. I'm not worried about, yeah. So Gemini, somebody could be Nine Swords because they can't get you in that energy no more. Or something like that. Or Gemini, somebody's no longer allowed to ask you for your services or something. Somebody probably owe you money. And you telling them, I can't let you borrow any more money because you haven't paid me back from the money that I paid you before. Or something like that going on. Somebody could also be going to court for child support or alimony as well. This Emperor could be worried about court. This Emperor don't know if they're going to jail or not. Somebody probably owe back child support or something. So Gemini, this could be your father. This could be your child's father. Or this could be your lover and he's going through this with his child's mother. What's the scoop with the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups? Jumping to conclusions. You may be jumping to conclusions without all the information. Yeah. So Gemini, for some of you guys, you're on standby. You're willing to help someone that's asking for your help, but Gemini, you don't have all the information. This person could be using you. It's like, Gemini, you could be thinking somebody's calling you, asking you for help because they really need your help, or you're assuming this person is your friend, and it's like they're not. Somebody's jumping to conclusions without all the information. Yeah. Or somebody is like, somebody might get court documents, and it's like they're thinking the worst. So this could be a man that's getting court documents to go to court. And it's like this man just automatically thinking he going to jail. And that might not even be the case. Because somebody probably ain't read over the court documents, or they don't understand the court documents or something. Or something like that. Somebody who don't understand something, or somebody somebody said something to somebody, and somebody else is not like telling the whole truth about something, or something like that. What's the scoop with the Six of Swords and the Emperor? Somebody could also be restricting control. Somebody could be lying. They're lying so they can restrict control. It's like somebody don't want someone to have full control over a situation, so they're lying. So they can take control over a situation. Deceitfully. So somebody could also be restricting the truth, so they can take power from someone by lying. Yeah. What's the scoop with the Six of Swords and the Emperor? It's like, Gemini, you don't have full control over a situation because somebody is lying to you, or they're telling you a half-truth. So you're jumping to conclusions, not on purpose, but you just don't have all the information or something. Gemini, be careful, because you might end up in trouble, or you might end up in a situation because somebody didn't tell you the whole truth. Yeah. Or Gemini, somebody was trying to put you in a bind. And Gemini, you played me, but at the end of the day, you the one who's still gonna get in trouble, not me. So something like that could be going on. Somebody 9 swords and the other person not. So that could be what's going on too. Gemini, somebody thought that they was like putting you in a situation. But Gemini, you gonna say to this person, I'm not in trouble, you is. Or something. What's the scoop with the Six of Swords and the Emperor? Fork in the road. You need to make a decision. Yeah. Gemini, be careful of somebody. Just be careful of somebody. What's the scoop with the Nine of Swords? That Six of Pentacles could also be somebody giving you fake money. It's like, Gemini, somebody gave you a payout, but the money could have been fake. And it's like, Gemini, if you go under some type of scrutiny or investigation, it's like you're not in trouble if you didn't know the money was fake. Like, it's not your fault that somebody gave you fake money you didn't know. So when the investigation is over, this person still won't get in trouble. because they gave you the fake money. And they knew the money was fake and you didn't, or something like that. Or Gemini, somebody could be putting you in a situation. It's like this person got you in a situation, and it's like, Gemini, either you tell the truth and clear your name, or you take the fall for this person. It's like somebody putting you in a situation. Somebody pulled you into something, or they're trying to. What's the scoop with the Nine of Swords? Breaking point. Or Gemini, your lawyer could be telling you don't worry about it, and you're worried about something anyway. Or the police is telling you don't worry about it, and you're still worried about it. So I'm hearing for some of y'all, trust the process. You're going to have to trust the process. So Gemini, say like some charges was pressed against you. You have some type of charges. It's like, Gemini, your lawyer or the emperor, which could be the chief of police, they could be telling you, Gemini, don't worry about it. It just take a couple of days for the charges to like be physically removed out of the system. We found out you was innocent. The charges is dropped. It just take a couple of days for it to physically come out of the system. Like something like that. Like something like that going on. I heard you got to trust the process. Things are becoming too much to bear. Yeah. So I also just heard, Gemini, for some of you guys, you're in a situation that you never was in before. So that could be the reason why you're overly worried, you're overly stimulated, because you never been in this situation before. So it's like you got to trust the process. Somebody could be saying, Gemini, calm down. It's not that serious. I got you. You're not going to lose your case. But it's like, Gemini, you don't know that because you never been in this situation before. Somebody's stressing and somebody not. Somebody panicking and somebody not. So whoever is Nine Swords, things are becoming too much to bear for this person. Somebody at their breaking point. Or Gemini, somebody wants you to help them get out of a situation. This could be something minor or major. Yeah, this could even be like something like, Gemini, say like somebody driving on the highway and it's like they catch a flat. It's like, Gemini, this person gonna call you panicking. Gemini, come help me, I'm on the highway. Da-da-da-da, and Gemini, you like, wait a minute, I'm at work. Do you have AAA? And this person gonna be like, yeah, call AAA. Like something like that. Like something is like not that serious. It's a part of life. It happens every day. Somebody need to calm down. Like something like that going on. Or Gemini, maybe you work for AAA and you could be going to assist someone that's like got a emergency or something. Somebody could have got a flat. And this person is just like panicking. And Gemini, you like, wait a minute now. Calm down. We're going to tow your vehicle. Like, somebody need to calm down. Yeah. Or somebody could be having like an emotional outburst or something. Or somebody just stressed out or having like a bad day. Or Gemini, you could be like a tow truck driver or a dispatcher. And it's like, Gemini, you trying to help this person. And it's like they yelling at you and you ain't nothing. And I hate this company. And I hate you, MF. Somebody like being rude. So this could be like a tow truck company or paramedics or Gemini, you could be a dispatcher or something of some sort. 911, a tow truck company, AAA. And it's like, Gemini, this person being so rude to you, but you're like ignoring them and you're going to help this person. Or something like that. So I heard, Gemini, be careful, be mindful of and expect unpredictable clients or something like that. It's like, Gemini, you gonna have to keep your temperament while somebody else is like having a bad day. This person is having a bad day. And be careful about jumping to conclusions. Or Gemini, I'm also picking up too, somebody might call your job and it's your ex. It's somebody from your past. And it's like, Gemini, somebody could be calling your job like they in distress. But this person not in distress. It's like they want to talk to you. So it's like you may be jumping to conclusions without all the information. Something crazy gonna happen. So I'm gonna give an example. Gemini, say like you work for like a tow truck company and you the dispatcher. You don't drive the tow truck. You just like the dispatcher. And somebody from your past or somebody knows something about your past. And Gemini, this person gonna call your job and say, I need a tow truck. And Gemini, you gonna say, okay, we gonna get one out. We gonna get one out to you. And this person like, no, I want why you can't drive the tow truck? And Gemini, you gonna say, I'm the dispatcher. I don't drive tow trucks. Or maybe it's not your time. Whatever. You probably flip flop. Sometimes you're the dispatcher, and other times you the driver. And it's like, Gemini, somebody trying to get you to do something. And it's like, Gemini, you may be jumping to conclusions like somebody is not who you think they are. It's like this person is telling you they want you specifically. They want you to want to come pick up their car. And it's like this person saying it for a reason. Or something like that. This person like, no, I want you, the person I'm on the phone with, I want you to tow my car. I want you to do it. Or something like that. Or somebody being extra. Gemini, I don't know if you're dealing with your kids. And it's like, Gemini, your child could be an adult, and it's like your child know you work for a tow truck company. And it's like, Gemini, your child need road assistance, but it's like your child is calling your job and saying, no, I want Gemini to tow my car. And it's like, something. It's like somebody saying, my father or my mother worked for this company. I don't want nobody else to tow my car. I want Gemini to do it. Because this person know you or something like that. And it's like, that's not how that works. Ooh. What's the spill? What's the spill with jumping to conclusions, this energy? Yeah, off the grid. Being cooped up in their room, not socializing, being a hermit, not on social media. So, Gemini, do you know why you haven't heard from this person in a while? So, Gemini, you might hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a while. And it's like, don't jump to conclusions about why this person finally reached back out to you or something. Because somebody was cooped up in their room. They wasn't socializing. They was being a hermit. They wasn't on social media. So, Gemini, just be careful about somebody who could be trying to get back in touch with you. This person was off the grid, and it's like they going to come back in your life after being off the grid. And don't jump to conclusions about, Gemini, for some of y'all, this could be an ex. And Gemini, you could be assuming that this person is getting back in touch with you because they want to reconcile. And for some of y'all, that's not the reason. It's like, Gemini, somebody wants to keep something professional, or this person could be using you for your services, or this person wants to keep something professional. So it's like, Gemini, if your ex call you and say, I need a tow, Gemini, your ex not calling you because they want to see you. They literally need a tow. They need their car towed. And that's like it. That's the end of it. Like something like that. Yeah, something like that could be going on. What's the spill with the, this fork in the road? Yeah, so Gemini, I don't know what you do for work, but you offer some type of service. And you could either still be in love with this person and they're not in love with you. Or this person could be using you. Or something like that. But it's like, Gemini, you need to make a decision. Because it's like, Gemini, you probably feel entitled. And even though it's an even exchange, it's like, Gemini, you might want more from this lover that they're not willing to give you. It's like you told you told your ex's car, they pay you the money. But Gemini, it's like you calling, you gonna call me later? It's like, Gemini, you gonna want more from this person that they're not willing to give you. Or something like that. Or somebody uses you for like emotional support. So it's like, Gemini, are you going to allow this person to keep using you for emotional support? And then it's like they go back to their lover and like somebody could be using you for like emotional support or financial assistance or something. And Gemini, you be hoping that this person like reconcile with you, but they don't, or something like that. They like use you for like emotional support or whatever you do for work or something. What's the spill? Yeah, distorted feminine. Yeah. So Gemini, you need to make a decision about a distorted feminine. Gemini, whether you a male or a female, you're dealing with a distorted feminine. This distorted feminine could also be a man in his feminine energy. So this person could definitely be a karmic. So Gemini, you got to make a decision about a karmic. Don't jump to conclusions. Gemini, your ex could have a drug addictions. And it's like, Gemini, your ex, she's still on drugs. She didn't get off them drugs. So don't jump to conclusions. Gemini, you could have told your lover, this ex, don't ever call me until you get clean. And Gemini, you think that this person calling you because they got clean? That's not why they're calling you. Yeah. What's the spill with breaking point? Ignored. I heard, Gemini, do you enable this person or don't you? You need to make a decision. Because for some of y'all, this person is using you. And it's like, this person wants you to enable them. Or something. So, something like that. Yeah, ignored. Yeah, Gemini, somebody might be at their breaking point because you're ignoring them. Or Gemini, you're at your breaking point because you could be ignoring someone that you should ignore. And you really don't want to ignore this person, but you know it's best that you do. To keep your own dignity. And like self-respect, because this person probably disrespects you. And you don't want to ignore this person, but you know it's best that you do. Or something like that. Or it's like, Gemini, this distorted feminine is approaching you. But it's like she working with somebody. This person off the grid. This could be her silent partner. It's like somebody working with somebody. Or Gemini, your ex or something, they got a new lover. And they didn't tell you, but they want to use you for something. So it's like this person off the grid. So don't jump to conclusions. Because this distorted feminine can have a whole new lover. And she want to use you for something. Emotional support or financial help or something. Or Gemini, you wondering why after I help so-and-so ignore me. You could be wondering why somebody treats you a certain type of way. It's because they could have a lover or something. Or somebody being pimped or something. And they probably didn't want you to know. Or Gemini, your ex, got a new lover. And it's like your ex's new lover don't treat them right. So it's like, Gemini, your ex call you for like emotional support or something. But it's like after you make your ex feel better, they go back to like their lover. It's like a never ending cycle. And Gemini, you might tell your lover, look, you either reconcile with me or you stay over there with so-and-so. I'm not, you can't keep calling my phone every time so-and-so make you mad. You're not going to keep calling my phone. So Gemini, you might also give somebody an ultimatum. I heard somebody gonna say so-and-so can't be that bad because you won't leave them. Or you won't leave her, so it can't be that bad. Yeah. Well, it's like Gemini, you probably think that you towing your ex's car or somebody's car, but it's really somebody else's car. Something like that going on. Or it's like this man got into a car accident, but he could be on a run or he got warrants, and this man called this woman to the scene. So it's like, Gemini, when you get there, this female is at the scene, but she not the one who got into the car accident or something like that. Somebody doing something slick, yeah. And it's like, Gemini, you could be asking this distorted female for like the paperwork and somebody causing confusion because they not telling the whole story or something. So Gemini, you could have told like a criminal's car, or it could be a car that's under investigation and you didn't know, and you told their car or something to your shop. Something like that going on. And it's like, Gemini, the police or something might show up at your shop and say, how you get this, who car is this? How this car get here? Yeah, something strange like that going on. Yeah, it could have been this man that actually got into some type of trouble. It's like, Gemini, but when you got to the scene, this distorted feminine gonna be there. Or something. Yeah. And I also see, it's like, Gemini, when you go back out to reach out to these people, their phone might be off, or they gonna send you straight to voicemail, and then you gonna be stressing. Like, did I just get finessed? Or it's like, Gemini, you help somebody with a service, and then when you go try to reach out to them, it's like their phone is like disconnected. And it's like, Gemini, you're not gonna have no choice but like to call the cops. Because something is suspicious about somebody. So, Gemini, I don't know what you do for work. It's like somebody used your services to, like, hide a crime or something like that. And it's like, Gemini, it's like you're going to just call the cops and tell the cops what happened. I told this vehicle, and then it's like, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and then we got witchcraft. Yeah. Someone could be using magic to get their way. Yeah. So, Gemini, whether you're a male or female, be careful of exes. Because, Gemini, your ex might pull you into something. They didn't tell you the whole story. And they're covering for their new lover. Like, something like that somebody doing. So, for some of y'all, Gemini, be careful. And I'm going to leave it there. So, Gemini, this is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And Gemini, enjoy the remainder of March, and thanks.